Hi, how are you doing? I'm really excited to share with you today about how to drop into your heart and why this is so important. So first, the results of dropping down into your heart calms you, will take away you being in your head, having what the Buddhists call the monkey mind. So your mind jumping from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. You're ruminating over something over and over and over again, and you can't get out of your head. You're just thinking, 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 thinking. And for a lot of us sensitives and star seeds, since we're little, we, instead of feeling everything because it was too overwhelming and we didn't understand that was a gift and how to work with that energy, we started to not feel and started to be more thinking about how we're feeling or thinking about the experience rather than letting ourselves be in our body and experience it. So when somebody's taking you through a meditation or a visualization exercise, which I do a lot, and ask you to drop down into your heart, you might not know what that means. So, and I have very good students who ask me good questions and then say, make a video on that. That's what people need to know. So that's why I'm doing this, is because they were like, oh, that's how you do that. I never knew. And so calming your system down, putting you in, getting you out of fight or flight or freeze, stress. And it also, another name for this would be being in the now. It teaches you how to be in the now. And what that does for you is it helps you be an observer of what is happening in the moment rather than being entangled in it. It gets you out of fear from the past, from you going over what if, your ego coming in and saying, oh, don't do that. Remember what happened the last time we did that. It's not in the future, being anxious about what might happen, what could happen, all the stories that we make up because we're highly creative. And so it gets you right here, right now, in this space. So you're just here, and there's no fear, there's no anxiety, there's no stress, and you're just experiencing and feeling in this information that's happening now, happening now, happening now. And I'm going to take you through an experience, so don't worry. You'll want to continue watching this in where you can be comfortable, not disturbed, and I'll take you through like a 5-minute exercise so you can practice that and sense into it. And this is something that you can use every day. I actually highly recommend. This is where our consciousness is going, to be in the now, be in the now. So it's a fabulous practice for you to do every day. It's great. You're driving and somebody cuts you off and you get upset, and all of a sudden you can just go to this now moment and be there and be with it, experience it, let it go, and just continue driving and not get upset by it. This is very experiential, and the more you practice, the deeper you'll go, the quicker it will come to you, and the more that you'll start to naturally just pull yourself back into this space. Okay, so when you're ready, close your eyes. And what I'm going to do first, so just relax. Make sure there's no noises around you. Turn off any alarms or shut the doors so you can't be disturbed. And the first thing I'm going to have you do is shut your eyes. And I'm going to have you shut your eyes for about a minute. And I just want you to experience what's going on just shutting your eyes right now. And so I'm not going to talk for a minute. I just want you to close your eyes and notice what is going on in your head. Okay, so keep your eyes closed and just notice that's going on in your head all day long. to a variety of extent, either having more of it or less of it periodically, but there's so much that's happening and that you're not paying attention to, or that's running your life and making decisions for you that aren't really for your highest good. It's old stuff. Just think it's old stories, old programming that's just looping. It's looping. So now what I want you to do is imagine there's a fireman's pole running from the center of your head down to your heart. And you're going to go behind your heart. So imagine sliding down this fireman's pole, and now you're behind your heart. And I want you to imagine that you can see your eyes now are from your heart space. It's like you're looking at your world from the heart, but you're not even looking. You're feeling. So I want you to just be in just this moment. I want you to just what does this moment feel like? And you're not thinking, it's just you're experiencing it, you're feeling it. And then what does this moment? So each moment is this moment, this moment, this moment, right? So just relax your body. Imagine all the energy, everything you need to know is coming into your heart, and and also anything that, like your sensors, everything is going out, and you're reading the space in front of you. You're with it. You're just hanging with it. And just notice what you feel. How does your body feel? And then in the next moment, how does it feel? And when you start to hear yourself start to tell a story, or you pop up into your head, just slide back down. Get that sense of you can see without having your eyes open. You can see from your heart. You can experience. And this is 360 degrees all the way around you. So just feeling, what does the space in front of me just feel like in this moment? So it's like you go quiet. You quiet to feel it. And you might go, okay. And then the next moment, what am I feeling? Now you might feel that your heart right now is feels like it's a little tight, or it's stretching, or you can really feel it. You can feel your heartbeat right now. It can feel a little achy because you're stretching it actually by working it, because you're working from this. You're allowing it it's expanding. And I want you to know that your heart, coming from this, is so much more information than thinking in your head. Do you know your heart sends your brain more information than your brain sends your heart? Your heart is an incredible, energetic, what do I want to call organ? Or not even that. It's beyond that, because it can sense energy from far away. It can send energy far away. It is constant. It's like a radio tower taking in information, and you're sending out information. So right now, just this is your practice. It's just to be like, okay, in this now moment, what am I experiencing? And also, when you're in your heart, it's like you're loving yourself. You're unconditionally loving yourself in this moment, because you're paying attention. You're with your heart. And I don't know if you can feel it right now. And your body will relax. It'll be like, oh, it's like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And just allow. And the more you do this, the more you'll feel, the more you'll experience. And if you want, like, now open your eyes, keep in your heart, and just keep your attention in your heart space and feel what you're feeling right now. Just see how you're seeing the world now through your own eyes in a little softer light, in a little softer way. It's not as harsh, it's not judging, it's just feeling and experiencing. And you'll most likely also feel more grounded, because you're in your body and not in your head. So you'll feel safer in your body, because you're in your body and not in your head. When we're up in our head and starting going, we don't feel as safe as when we're in our body. You can even put some focus lower down on some of the lower energy, go down to the first chakra, or your sit bones, the base of your spine, or your belly button. Just have your energy there, but still be feeling and experiencing this moment from your heart. And this is what I mean when drop into your heart. And so as you're walking around, just drop down into your heart and experience your day that way. What are you feeling and tuning into? You'll be able to tell, like, oh, I don't want to go that way. Oh, I don't want to, that energy of that person doesn't feel in alignment with me at this moment, so I'm not going, I don't feel like speaking there. You know, I'm drawn to this. You'll be more in the flow when you're coming from your heart than when you're coming from your thinking mind. So go off and practice. Leave me messages. Let me know how it is. Ask questions. I'm going to be teaching more fundamental how-to things like this. So until we meet again, love, live, and matter. Take care.